boobies?
Oh, la 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 la. Ban Amber Heard's turtles. Ban Amber Heard's turtles. Ban Amber Heard's turtles. Ban Amber Heard's turtles.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Your demolition daddy. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Your demolition daddy.
Who's wildin'?
Who's your daddy?
Who's wildin'?
Who's your daddy?
Who's wildin'?
Who's your daddy?
Who's wildin'? Who's wildin'? Who's wildin'?
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Your demolition daddy.
change the title because we are going to be watching Andrew Tate. Change the thumbnail too. Add suitability. Shocker. Shocker. Add suitability. Didn't even fucking start yet. Let me put some taint in there. Put some taint in my hole. That is your goal. Put some Andrew Taint in my hole. Oh, baby. Try to relax your anus.
Your shoulders.
I know I have a stupid fucking picture of him somewhere. Come on. Yeah. Andrew Tate and Elden Ring. Andrew Tate and Elden Ring. Yo, I still got that here. That is a man. Elden Ring, here. No, that's Quantum. Oh, we can leave that, though. Hold on. I don't want to come on screen yet.
You blew it.
Breastfeed it. Breastfeed it. Breastfeed it. Breastfeed it. Breastfeed it.
Wow. Thank you, Phase in Motion. Alright, I'll come on stream. I'm just kidding. Hello, everybody. You thought I wasn't going to be back, huh? I don't know how... I won't be as late as last night. That was fucking insane. But nowhere near as late. But I'm here. And yes, breasts.
Breasts.
So... What's up, Mojo? Yeah, I'm feeling okay. I may not sound fan, but I'm stuffy. You know what I mean? But, oh, I definitely had COVID. So, you want to send me a DSP? Dude, we're working on shirts. I appreciate it. We'll talk, though. Spider Sammy, thank you very much. Men, Phase in Emotion. Wow. I'll give you a wow.
Wow.
I love Stanley Kendall's fake wow.
Wow.
I will buy this as a ringtone. Which song? Hey, Rich, so thank you very much for saying you're glad I feel better. Give me Demo Daddy? Oh.
You get the sweet taste of ass.
Hello, Rich. I have joined the Golden Zucchini Club. Let's fucking go. Hey, you know what?
Congratulations.
And thank you very much. That means you've been supporting for a year. Just make sure that's nothing important. There's thank you, Sean. I'll get that later. I could get Dickers on the soundboard now. There's something else that I wanted. Hold on. From James the Lesser Express Lane. We got to get this on the soundboard. No, I'm not just being antisocial and being a loser streamer on my phone. I'm just trying to find the sound clip. Oh, Andrew Taint is a man. What did he say? All right.
Oh, the camera's on.
No, that's not it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here it is. No.
Welcome to James.
No. Where is it, man?
James.
Is this it? Yes.
And now I'm gonna masturbate to this stream. Hello.
Yes. Yes, we are going to get... And now I'm going to masturbate. We were getting that from Phil. Mr. Rich, how's the game guy's foreskin doing? I don't know. He's still using the TLC tugger. Hello, Rich. I have Joe, so thank you, everybody. So we got to get that. Plus, we're still waiting for 500 people, too. Yeah, he does sound like Beavis as well. That's a good point. All right. Let me see here. Why is my fucking dog barking? What do you want, dog? Why does YouTube recommend my to YouTube? I know I'm streaming. Thank you very much. Oh, here we go. So this is it.
Welcome to James the Lesser Express Lane, where we
Oh, you can't see anything. Oh, you don't need to see anything yet. Anyway, you'll see something in a second. Let's see. 4K video downloader. Bruno, shut the hell up. Paste link. I only need the audio. Yes. Extract the higher quality. All right, now I could let you guys take a gander. Yes. There it is. I'm a man. I have 3 monitors. That's actually almost not enough, too, if you could fucking believe it. So now we're going to open SoundForge. I'll put it on the other screen so you can see it. Of course, it's going to go across 17 screens because that makes sense. Unless I ask for it to go across multiple screens, why would it automatically do it? And...
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
There's actually 2 there. There's actually 2 there. There's actually 2. Why did I say that like 5 times?
And now and now I'm gonna and now I'm gonna
I'm too stoned. I have a COVID high, man. I'm telling you, like I said when I was streaming with Jay, I'm not playing. Getting high hits different now. What is... I don't know if I could handle this. Oh my god. This is... I really get paid to do this. This is incredible. Yes. As family friendly as this gets. You gotta increase the volume of that a little bit too. How does it do by 2? Not 200%, man. That's too... No, that's actually pretty good. Yes. Phil Boing. That's what we're gonna call it. It's a Gundam, like I said yesterday. I know no one wanted to watch it again. I understand. I beat that to fucking death last night. He's just like, he's like the YouTuber man. Like he's like 90 Day Fiance for dudes. It's just a never-ending reality TV show that Phil doesn't even realize he stars in. Oh wait, I got a cut special and fucking all that shit. Oops. Cancel. Copy. Paste special, paste. Good thing I got it. Paste special, paste to new. Is there dead air here? Yeah. I want to get rid of this so it hits right on the soundboard right away. Phil Boing. Phil or DSP Boing. DSP Boing. Yeah, no, I'm not obsessed with this man at all.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
What am I doing with my life?
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
No, that's probably true.
And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Oh, of course I'm gonna keep. That was actually what I was going for first. Oh, shit. Relax, Wheel. Jesus. No, you motherfucker.
And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna...
Who's your daddy? Your demolition.
And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Why does it sound like I'm missing in some of the beginning? Yeah, I'm very OCD with this shit, by the way.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Yep, you can hear
And
it.
now I'm gonna masturbate. And
That's perfect, man. That's perfect. All right, so we're going to cut it. Because this is all I need from this shit. Paste the new.
and now I'm gonna masturbate.
Let's get that volume going. Wave hammer first. Wave hammer my ass.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
And then we'll do the same thing where we process the volume up to 200% and it should come out the same.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Yep. DSP FAP.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Why do I sell the count from Sesame Street? One, two, three. Oh man. All right, so now we're gonna go to our magic soundboard. Let's bring up Philip Brunel's man. And we'll go to the dangerous rise of Andrew Tate, because that's what everyone's here for. That's what's happening. We just need important sounds on the soundboard. I know the two to get rid of. I'll bring it over here because then everyone will be like, no, don't get rid of that. Get rid of this instead. No, don't get rid of this. Get rid of that. I know, like, the reason why I just know the sounds that aren't really used. Yeah, and we could retire you for a while, too. Eventually, you'll come back. So. Who's messaging me?
Rich Masucci. Rich Masucci. Why does that name sound so familiar? Maybe because your secret screen name is Dickers. Dickers.
I gotta get the Dickers. I gotta get the Dickers, too. That'll happen. There'll be the Dickers the next time I stream. That's phenomenal. All right. All right, so let me go to my Dropbox. Thank you for that, Sean. Dickers. And DSP. Was this the other one? Yes. Oh, Phil. That sounds awkward. But, oh, Phil. You are a man on the internet. So, here we go.
And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate.
That is... Where is that? And this one. There.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
All right, it's time for some taint. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get to the super chats real quick. Spider Sammy's Men, thank you. Phase in Emotion, wow.
Wow.
I will buy this as a ringtone. It's not my song. Hey, Rich, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you. Give me Demolition Daddy. I did that. Hello, Rich. I have joined the Golden Zucchini. Thank you again. Mr. Rich has the game guy's foreskin. Like I said, he's still using the TLC tugger. My hole's exploding, and it's Tevin's fault, of course. Hugo De Leon, thank you for the wiener. Jedi is family friendly as it gets. I don't know if it's been mentioned, but Rich, you got featured in Pat the NES. Yes, I know. We watched it on Twitch and we roasted the living shit out of him. This reminds me you should check out the new Beavis and Butthead episodes of Paramount Plus if you can. Probably a free trial. Okay, no, I want to. I just keep forgetting to. Rich, you might need another soundboard that is dedicated solely to Phil. Glad you see you're feeling better. Thank you, William. And that's actually true. Rich, how much for you and Jay to dress up as human-sized Bruno Furry and hump your leg live on stream? That would be against terms of service, so no. I'm immediately going to need that Phil, and... oh, I know what you want.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Phil is Beavis, yes.
Boing, boing.
Do you ever wonder why some people who you've never heard of before all of a sudden appear everywhere?
Andrew Tate!
Andrew Tate is an Anglo-American kickboxer turned influencer.
What, with Andrew Tate? Real talk, is buying Hogwarts I mean you're anti... I don't think so. It's like... I mean, she said terrible shit about the trans community, but... I don't consider her anywhere near this guy's level. Like John Kay, who created Ren and Stimpy. I could still watch that show and think that John Kay is a disgusting piece of shit. You know what I mean? So...
Sir, whose extreme misogynist videos have helped make him the most viral man in the world.
Bang out the machete, boom in her face, and grip her up by the neck. Like, shut up, bitch!
On December 29th, he and his brother were arrested by Romanian police as part of a rape and human trafficking investigation.
The Matrix has a...
This guy is the most, like, incriminating, self-incriminating, narcissistic idiot I've ever met. And I've met Tommy Tellerico. Not personally, but thank God.
A few months before their arrest, I was in Romania trying to get access to their so-called secret society, the War Room.
The War Room is the most powerful network on the face of the planet today.
Andrew Tate!
To get inside, I had agreed to endure a professional cage fight in Romania.
I know he's gonna lose, but wow, he's actually in there.
Along with 100 Tate superfans.
We shouldn't be slaves. We shouldn't be working 9-to-5 jobs.
So what is fucking Andrew Tate gonna do to make that stop?
Bro, I need to get better. I need to evolve. I'm not tough on myself. Nobody else will be. That's what I learned from Andrew Tate.
This chain, hold on to it.
What I found out...
My plan was to sow anarchy.
...is that this recent arrest appears to be just the tip of the iceberg.
This is definitely a hit piece.
I don't care.
The real story...
We've clearly conquered the internet.
...began years ago.
There's not a single female complaining on the planet.
Do you think there's not a single female complaining?
Have you seen one? Tell me.
My
Yeah, he has no chin like Leafy. He really doesn't.
ex-boyfriend was radicalized by Andrew Tate. He was sweet and I guess vulnerable to being brainwashed by Andrew Tate and his cult.
People don't know what he's done.
Yeah, man, and I feel like he did kind of come out of nowhere. Like, where... I didn't hear of this guy fucking once last year. Well, no, like 2021, I mean. I forgot it's 2023.
If you haven't heard of Andrew Tate yet, it's only a matter of time before he pops up on your newsfeed. His videos have been viewed over 11 billion times, and in July he was more Googled than Kim Kardashian and Donald Trump. He's been called the king of toxic masculinity.
He has said that rape victims should, quote, bear responsibility for being raped.
We're about to enter his compound in Romania, which was raided earlier this year as...
I love how it has his name on there in case he ever forgets.
Part of the...
I guess sometimes when you're driving a Bugatti, you get amnesia. Like, what's my last name? Ah, there you go.
Rape and human trafficking investigation that led to his arrest in 2022.
Is that true that you sequestered an American girl?
She's not even pretty. This girl's average. She's ugly. I don't have time for this bullshit.
What about the...
Yeah, she's too ugly to human traffic. You're exonerated then. Do you follow NFL? No, I do not. Are you watching the playoffs? No. Yay, 10-month member, but thank you. But no, I'm not into NFL, man.
Rape accusation.
That's not true at all.
Hello, is this Andrew Tate's house? I'm Matt.
Okay.
Yeah, like, what are you doing that you need armed guards, dude? Like, all right, so you got all this money, but you're paranoid 24/7 because you're fucking with the mob. You can't shut your mouth. Like, what is this money doing for you?
Hey, hello.
Just a second to have a confirmation.
Can't tell me he's enjoying himself. He could lie to you and say that he is. He will. He would probably, why don't you shut your fucking fat mouth and look at me on Marnie's shirt. My nipples are popping out with a tattoo on them. But it's a front, man. It's projection. That's private security he hires because he's scared shitless. And I'm not saying that because he's like, I'm not calling him a coward. I'm just saying, hey, you live this life. You do stupid shit. You win stupid prizes.
For Mr. Tate.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you just let me know when we're allowed.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hello, hello.
Good to see you.
This place is giant.
Yeah, I can give you a quick tour. I can't show you a lot of it. A lot of it's like off limits, but I can show you some of it. Gee, come bite them. Show them how scary you are.
Is this the normal level of security you have for your house every day, or is this just for us?
This is the normal level of security I have in my house every day. I am prepared for all eventualities. It's better to be paranoid. I kind of like cars.
I can tell, yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea.
This door leads to... I can't take you in there. That's classified. Up on there, I can't take you in there either.
Like, that's so... Okay. So you invited Vice there. Yeah, that doesn't seem sketchy at all. Here's... Oh, you want to go in that room? No, you can't classify. You want to go in that room? What are you doing in these rooms, dude? You're not the fucking military. What's classified? It's so sus. He's so fucking full of himself. He doesn't... But again, stupid people never realize they're dumb. They always think they're smart because they lack the self-awareness, the cognitive ability to realize that they're actually not intelligent. So they always think they're brilliant. The security is not cheap.
It's classified. You do know if you go to any off-limit areas like security, you're going to intercept. So when I point classified, I'm basically saying don't make them put a gun in your face.
Got it.
TV, which I never watch. World title belts. I was 4-time kickboxing world champion.
And what's this painting over here?
That's my brother.
Like, what are you hiding in those? First off, why do you have a painting of your brother? And that's so fucking bizarre. Holding an iPhone. And the thing is, the painting holding the iPhone, he makes sure he has MagSafe. He's flexing the MagSafe. Like, that makes you seem so guilty of something, dude. I know the court of public opinion is not above the court of law, even though the fucking Romanian court of law is somewhat corrupt from what I hear. But, oh, yeah. Hey, welcome to my home. If you go to that room, you'll get shot in the face. That's usually what I say when people come to visit me. Hey, you need to use the bathroom? Yeah, that's cool. If you go to the room over there, one of my security guards will put a bullet in your fucking brain. So just be careful. And just turn the light off after you're done peeing. Thanks. Come on. You know, hey, bro, at some point, I'm going to get my homegrown to you and play some games. You won't get ripped. Love you, homie. Thank you very much, Black Sheep. I appreciate it. Thank you. Damn, another person to remember for a year.
Who else lives here? Is it just you?
No, I live here with my brother.
Like, it's so self-incriminating. How do you not realize it?
I think you get the best version of yourself if you live with other competitive men.
Like, watch what he's going to do here. I forgot. We watched some of this last night after I streamed It's a Gundam's video for like 17 hours.
I don't have loser friends. I like sitting
Oh, he would fit perfectly into GTA. 100%.
down with people and discussing how we can make money from the...
I wouldn't be surprised. Hocus Pocus, suck my cock. I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of do a parody of him at this point. I'd be shocked. He's saying looks like he's a villain. Yo, he has no chin though. That's why he has that beard, dude. His brother his brother stole his chin. Like he got no chin, like Leafy.
Conflict in Ukraine. That's what I enjoy. I don't want to talk about TV.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Hi, by the way. Sorry to interrupt. I'm Matt.
Rich, long sleeve polo shirt with poo on the sleeve. Yes. Keep waiting for Liam Neeson to sneak in.
Georgia, good to meet you. What are you up to, Georgia? Working. Okay.
Yeah. Dude, that's fucking... Yeah, keep going.
This is,
The woman I'm trying to speak to, Georgiana Noghel, would also later be arrested with Tate in December,
Georgiana, 2 coffees, please.
accused of assisting him in his human trafficking operation. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, that looks totally normal. Just gorgeous women thoroughly cleaning. And from multiple gorgeous women. Just thoroughly cleaning a kitchen. Nothing to see here. Don't go to that room or you'll get shot. Come on, man.
Hi. Hey, how are you? What are these guys up to?
Conquering the world, my friend.
Through what means?
I run Hustlers University, which is now currently the biggest online educational platform in the world. We've grown extremely fast. We have 110,000 students inside of a year.
Hustlers University. Hustlers University. Hustlers University.
Yeah, Hassan was like, I don't have that many. I'm like, dude, what do you mean? This guy gets like billions of fucking views with this shit. 110. He's like, for $50 a month, I don't believe that. I'm like, nah, I do. 110,000 is not that many people for how much his stupid PR shit is out there.
For $49 a month, Andrew Tate's online Hustlers University.
Dude, this fucking idiot.
Congratulations.
Was charging what for Skype sessions, man? What, $250 for 20 minutes? $400 for 40 minutes? Those weird ass numbers. People will buy anything, dude. They're stupid. There's these blind, insecure, soft men that look up to this clown. And like I said, for how much his stuff reaches people, 110,000 is not a lot.
University promises to teach his millions of followers the secrets of modern wealth creation, from crypto trading to drop shipping.
No big deal, just the biggest online school in history.
Is this a sharp sword or is it kind of a decorative sword?
I did a Tate speech about why I have this sword. A Tate speech is like my YouTube channel, Tate Speech.
Yeah.
And I talked about how the #1 problem with the world is that not enough men walk around their houses with swords.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough men walk around their houses. Dude, is it 1642? I missed the memo. What are you talking about? What am I going to walk around my house with a sword for? To stab Bruno? Like, what am I doing with it? If I like need to get a piece of bread from across the kitchen?
That's up there for sure.
Because if more men walked around their houses with swords, so many of the world's
They would be considered fucking weirdos.
issues could be fixed. But you have to extrapolate it.
Okay.
For example, so the woman panics, she sees something on TV, the man comes home, she's like, oh, we gotta start wearing a mask, da-da-da. If the man walked around with a sword, and she's like, put a
Anti-vax
mask
shit.
on, he'd be like, I'm
COVID conspiracy
brave,
shit.
I don't need a mask. I'm a commander. Fuck you. It's just a...
And then you walk by someone with COVID while you're holding that sword, and then you'll be an asshole with COVID with a sword. I know, but he's also having that kind of security. Dude, he's fucking with the mob. He's allegedly human trafficking. Come on. Come on, man. I mean, I get it. When you are that famous, that you have that much reach, you're going to reach a lot of psychopaths. Very correct, what you're saying. But I think compounded by that, so it's even worse for him. Because if he was just a normal, like, A-list celebrity and not the fucking freak that he is, he'd already have problems. You're right. But then you multiply that with he's fucking with the mob, allegedly human trafficking, all this other shit that he's done. He has a track record for being abusive and shit and a rapist in the past. You'll see here. He has that security for more than just being a celebrity. You understand what I'm saying? He would never say he has COVID, even if he did. Yeah, until he was hacking to death, and he would. That sword wouldn't be doing too much for him. You don't need a mask. I have a sword. Go tell a doctor that. Fucking idiot. Yeah, dude. There's the Romanian mob, the Russian mob, the Italian mob is still. It's not in the same form it was. You know, the prohibition's not been a thing for how long now? But yeah, man. They used to fuck with and still to a degree. Dude, there's mob families in New York City fighting over pizza recipes. You can go look up a Vice documentary on that right now. I don't know if it's actually on Vice. It's on like Munchies or some shit. Yeah, it's still real.
A symbol of empowerment. You got your sword, your wife starts talking, you're like, shut up, I decide what I do. Be quiet. Cook.
Andrew's unashamed misogynistic.
Be quiet and cook. While I'm holding a sword. Oh, you need to be in a straitjacket. Oh, look, Gollum pretending to be a G. My whole hit his bubbles relaxing my halo. I don't know, I'll just hit buttons.
Bubbles! Bubbles!
You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass.
Oh, we'll
How
play
about that?
games. We can definitely play games.
I'm never blowing bubbles ever again.
I know, walking with a sword, that means putting a foot down in your... It's just... Dude, it's so insecure little boys. Yeah, he may be muscular and all this shit, but I bet he had a shitty upbringing. I'm sure there's a documentary on his upbringing. You don't turn into this. I mean, adults are accountable for their actions, but a lot of times the turd doesn't fall too far from the ass.
Views so far seem to match his YouTube persona. But to find out how he's translated those into viral fame, I accept an invite onto the Tate Brothers podcast, Emergency Meeting, which is also a chance to get acquainted with his brother Tristan.
Welcome to Emergency Meeting, episode 13. We have a special guest,
Matt Shea, who is internationally renowned and respected. He's a folk singer, and he's going to sing us a song.
Andrew's invited his mate on our show without my consent. I'm just going to have to bite my tongue and listen to you guys talk most of this emergency meeting. Otherwise, I'm going to walk off.
Matt, can you introduce yourself? Tell him about your singing career.
I hear arguably, I mean, to say his brother is worse.
Tell him where you're from, etc.
Yeah, so I'm actually not a folk singer at all in the slightest. No, sorry.
What?
Are you calling my brother a liar?
You lied to me.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen the clown that hides from gay people?
What?
Have you seen him?
No, I haven't seen the clown that hides the gay people.
So you've never seen him?
No.
Strange.
Is he here somewhere?
Strange. Well, yeah, he's right here. I see him.
I see him.
All right, let's be nice to our vice friend. So let me be nice to him before he does a hit piece.
This is definitely a hit piece. I've warned my brother that this is a setup, and this is what everyone.
I don't care. I'm uninterested. I've clearly conquered the internet. I'm clearly unstoppable. I'm like the board.
You've invited the liberal news media to come.
They can all come. Just because I'm wearing a gun, I'm violent.
That fucking outfit. Yeah, dude. How do you think? Oh, what? How does this make me look bad? Oh, hey, don't go in this room. You'll get shot. Instantly makes you look horrible. Should have listened to your brother there, mate.
Is that how it is? Just because I got knives all over the table and I'm a kickboxing world champion, I'm violent.
If you are wearing a gun and you have knives, that does make you a little bit violent.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Makes me security aware.
I don't want to sing a song.
I haven't
sing
said
like you
anything.
promised.
It's
If
a
you
setup.
I won't kick Vice out of my house. I think.
A few more minutes, or are we done with it?
No. You can sing now, or you're off the pod.
During an ad break, Andrew breaks character.
Tristan stole his chin.
Second break. Chat shit. Another 5 minutes and we'll get you out of here. You can talk shit back. You can annoy us if you want.
Don't worry, no, I know. I'm just not very good at it. I'm not very good at talking shit.
We've had a long career. We have to do our normal broadcasting.
Okay.
Kick him off the pod. Cool, man. Have fun, guys, yeah?
Bro, this is going to be the worst documentary about us.
What they gonna say? What they gonna say?
That's a mini. I'll
He
look
has lots
into
of
it.
cars and money. All the women love him. He's sexist. Oh no! Please don't put that on the internet. Who cares? Right? Whatever.
Within minutes of being on their show, the Tate content machine snaps into action.
Oh, look, Aiden Ross is there sucking his dick.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Already.
You promised to sing to me. If you think I won't kick Vice out of my house, you can sing now, or you're off.
They're literally just selling bullshit. It is incredible, man. If you have no morality, you could sell idiots anything. I'm not naive, but even seeing it, it's just like, holy shit, there's so many stupid fucking people on this planet. It's just incredible. I am blown away by the stupidity that exists in this world. I shouldn't be, like I'm aware of it, but subconsciously I guess I'm not. But then I see it, and people are like, yeah, this guy makes sense. I need to block this random man that was on a reality show that was a kickbot. Why? Because he could kick your fucking face in? What does he know about life that you don't? Because he has nice cars? Look how he's living, man. He has to have security around him 24/7. And it ain't just because he's a celebrity. Gotta tell you, Father, I don't think I've ever seen someone more deserving of capital punishment. There are dictators who didn't harm the world like this guy did. Well, Stalin and Hitler would like to disagree with that, but people like him destroyed half a generation. I don't know about that. He's going to be forgotten about in about a year. Just as fast as everyone heard of him, they're going to forget about him. I've seen this shit time and time again. Especially if he ends up going behind bars.
Tate brothers embarrass Vice reporter.
Actually, I take that back.
Yeah, he hasn't caused any mass genocides. Like, let's not overstate how detrimental he has been.
I want to make sure that my army's fighting, ethically and following the
18,000 likes.
What? Oh, well, hey, and you guess you enjoy.
You get the sweet taste of ass.
246 comments, 66 reshares. Oh, I accidentally liked it. Let's see what people are saying. Tate win, as always. I'm impressed how easily he runs over weak men's arguments. It isn't Tate posting all these videos, so who are all these people? Tate Brothers Embarrassed Vice Reporter was posted by a fan account that has 58,000 followers and 3.9 million likes, and is just posting loads of videos every single day. Right in the description of his account, it says, looking to level up your life, start.
I wonder if it's like sock accounts run by people he works with to get it spread quicker. And it's not just like an actual like diehard fan. I know for a fact, like, I don't know it for a fact, I'm speculating, but I would bet every dollar in my bank account that InfoWars has a bunch of like mole accounts on YouTube putting their content up. So I'm sure Alex Jones is still getting a ton of traffic from YouTube. If you think that's not happening, you're naive. Rich, I'm an educated male who knows frat boys in college who identify with these creeps. Oh, yeah, I know them too. They still think they're frat boys and they're in their 40s. I know them too.
Right here, it's a sign-up link to the Hustlers University. Another account. And again, a link to the Hustlers.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's mole accounts run by his people who pretend they're fans, just like happens with InfoWars. It gets traffic back to their websites. They get people to sign up for Hustler University, or Alex Jones gets you to buy brain and dick pills that probably have asbestos in them. I'm kidding. Probably. And cha-ching. That's it.
University. He's got a clever formula here.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, the Romanian government's super corrupt, dude.
Yeah.
They need to resurrect Vlad Tepes so you can put everyone in line again. Do you realize this is true, that Vlad Tepes, or Dracula, the real Dracula, not the fucking Castlevania or Bram Stoker's Dracula, to prove how much control he had over his people, because he would, if you looked at him funny, you would have a fucking pole up your ass and you'd be impaled. Literally, that's how it started. It would go up your asshole and he would slowly slide down and die. Pleasant guy. He was so fucked up that there was a fountain in the middle of town, of Wallachia, I believe. And there was a golden fucking crown. Golden. Like solid fucking gold. Not protected, not guarded by anything. No one touched it because they knew it would be instant death. I hope you're right, but the way I see it, he lit a fire that will burn for a while. Yeah, but dude, there's been other, like, I'm not that concerned about Andrew fucking Tate. I'm not. You know, if he starts running for office, that'll be a little more concerned.
It turns out a big part of Hustlers University is an affiliate marketing scheme where...
Oh, I could talk all day about the real Dracula. I know a bunch of shit about him. I guess Andrew Tate pissed off the mafia. That's what I'm saying too. Like, this is probably part of the corruption, dude. They were like, "Yo, we're fucking with this guy. He works with us, and he won't shut his fucking mouth." All they got to do is get on the horn and be like, "Yo, behind bars now," and then make him disappear. You may literally not be hearing anything from Andrew Tate in a year ever again. Just saying.
Boys is young.
You don't have to be a fucking detective to put that together. What the fuck is going on with my dog? Hold on. He sounds like he's getting fisted by a horse. I'll be a tech man. I'll get you when we get back. Why am I moaning? Like, that's kind of disturbing. More disturbing than the AI picture of Quantum. Yeah, dude, I'm not playing, man. I got this fucking crazy fucking energy after COVID. It's so fucking weird. I don't get it. Like, I'm not... Like, my editor, he was fucking losing steam, man. Well, he hasn't been able to sleep because he's on... I think he's on some, like, new medication. I guess Andrew's... Yeah, so, fuck Taint. Let's talk about Bathory and Dracul. I could talk plenty about that. Rich, my super chat. Hey, Dad, me and my boyfriend are watching you stream together. Can I get 10 shoulders for him? Yes.
Your shoulders, your shoulders, your shoulders, your shoulders, your shoulders.
He's just an idiot. Bruno's an idiot. That's all. That's it. It's that simple. Like, I'm not even hiding anything. Imagine working with a criminal being like, "Hi, I'm going to make content. Also, you could take the bubbles and shove it." Yes, of course.
Oh, we'll play games. I'm never blowing bubbles ever again.
I can't hit the button.
You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that?
No, I didn't have any weird dreams. No weird dreams. I didn't have a fever. I had chills, but I didn't have. I checked a billion times. I didn't have a fever. I'm the opposite. Right before I get the flu, or before I had this blast of energy the day before. I literally kept going. You know, usually like the night before, like when I'm gonna get sick, like I'm wide awake and can't sleep. That's how usually I know too. I'm like, oh fuck, what's going? Like again, I get a scratchy throat or something.
As 13 are instructed to share controversial videos of Andrew with links to the Hustlers University underneath. If someone signs up through your link, you get 48% of their subscription fee. By financially
So it's a fucking pyramid scheme.
Incentivizing 110,000 students to share his content online, Andrew has essentially built an army to make him rich and famous in a very short space of time. And he's tactically avoiding the impact of social media bans because it's
other people. So it's like you stomp out one cockroach, there's 8 billion more.
And Andrew himself posting, it's his legion of fans.
All I'm doing is
Yeah, you like that Keemstar
saying
photo?
the shit that everyone thinks isn't allowed to say. So that's the reason I'm all big on the internet.
I'm starting to wonder.
Yeah, you notice them more after Trump because the grifters realize, wow, there's a lot of people that are... What?
Wonder whether he's just a living meme.
You're a loser because your mentality is loserish.
Some kind of viral marketing campaign to swindle money from confused young men.
You never had the life I had, ever.
Or if he really believes what he says.
All I am offering.
No, they never do. That you don't even have to question it. I mean, he's probably allegedly a rapist piece of shit. I mean, we're going to see some evidence here of that. But, no, he doesn't buy into his own shit. It's a grift, man.
Andrew first appeared on our screens as a reality TV star.
I've never been in a situation in my life so far.
God, Jesus Christ. He looks like a little dork. He really no chin, dude.
In my 21 years where I really wanted something and didn't get it.
He had found an arena where controversial personalities thrive.
I had to manipulate a lot of people to win.
But something happened when Andrew was on Big Brother, one of the biggest reality TV shows of all time.
This is Big Brother. Due to events in the outside world, Andrew has had to leave the Big Brother house.
He was reportedly removed from the program when a video surfaced of him slapping his ex-girlfriend and then beating her with a belt.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't say the word listen. Did I say listen? Did I say listen? No. Did I say it?
Public outrage simmered down after Andrew released a video of his ex, claiming it was all part of a so-called kinky game.
It was just pure game. It's just what we used to do.
But what the public didn't know, and what we can now reveal...
Yeah, that looked just like a game. She got threatened to say that 100%.
...is that around the time that Andrew was playing Truth or Dare in the Big Brother pool, the UK police had informed the production company...
No, I know what's coming. I've seen most of this, dude.
...that he was under investigation for 2 incidents involving other women. One of rape, and a further of physical assault. In May 2021, Tate made reference to his arrest in an appearance on the Fresh and Fit podcast.
I was like, who are you? And they're like, you're under arrest for a suspicion of assault of this dumb hoe. And I'm like, wait, this is dumb hoe? They didn't, but I'm going to protect her anonymity because I'm a nice guy. Dumb hoe.
During the same period,
Jesus, man, this guy is garbage.
The Tate brothers were recruiting women for a web...
No, I have... Come on. Send me a link. We'll watch it after this. Just when I'm about to step out, you pull me back in.
Cam's sex business. And creating the first of their many...
Weak chin equals low testosterone, tiny penis. Have you seen Andrew Tate's music? I don't know if it's still on YouTube. I think so, and it's ridiculous. We've already watched that, Trippy, and it's a fucking classic, 100%.
Many online courses teaching other men how to do the same.
I am her everything. It doesn't matter if I fuck someone else, because I'm her everything. She has nowhere else to go.
It was called the Tate PhD, or Pimping Hoes degree.
She was a fucking hoe, and I spotted it instantly because she didn't humble herself when she was supposed to. And I'm glad I didn't waste any more time on her, because she's never going to be doing like my other girls do.
Jesus Christ.
Living in my house, letting me fuck other women, remaining loyal, and fucking bringing me coffees and doing as I say.
Andrew has closed down the Pimping Hoes degree to focus on the Hustlers University.
Luke, your screen's compromised, yeah? So keep it super fucking vanilla.
But with a historic rape allegation in the UK, and the Romanian police now looking into him for rape and human trafficking, I want to find out more about his methods of recruiting women.
Fucking playing chess.
Did you at one point say that the girls who started as your girlfriends and then worked for the webcam industry, 100% of the profit goes to you?
I think in a lot of households in the world today, the man is in charge of the investments. I think that's not an uncommon thing. Tell me a view I have that you think is genuinely insulting or destructive to society. I'd like to hear it.
You prefer younger women who are 18 or 19 because you can leave an imprint on them?
No, when I say leave an imprint, I mean that
I understand what you're trying to say. You're trying to say that, like, if I get her, I can brainwash her. I'm not trying to say that. If you meet a girl who's 22 and you're her second boyfriend, she's probably like a nicer person, less jaded, less upset, less suspicious.
So you like to be in a position of power?
It's not being in a position of power. It's about, I enjoy to show her amazing things. You're trying to attach things to the situation which aren't true.
5 years ago, you said rape is a terrible thing, but if you put yourself in a position to be raped, then you should bear some responsibility for that.
Okay, so first, we agree that rape is a terrible thing. The point I'm trying to make is the best way to prevent yourself from being raped is to have a degree of personal responsibility and not put yourself in positions to be raped, as opposed to standing there saying that rape shouldn't happen because, or men, raise our boys better. You know what else shouldn't happen? Robbery. I want the freedom to walk down the road with $1 million in cash.
Is it fair to compare the desire to walk around with
that made no sense
with £1 million in cash to someone wanting to just walk around their own city at night?
Well, female beauty is extremely valuable.
Of course, female beauty is extremely valuable in the eyes of men who seek to exploit it.
I don't give a shit about having sex with beautiful women. I fuck them so they listen to me, so I can get what I actually want, which is not them. It's a means to an end. Every single Bond girl was exploited. That's exactly what I do.
Like, he's just incriminating himself. Like, he is so insanely arrogant that he's just like, yo, I could say these horrible things, and that's just
Have you heard the term lover boy before?
The lover boy method?
Yeah, romantically involving yourself with a woman and then making money off of her in some sort of sex-adjacent industry.
Firstly, I would call the webcam industry far closer to psychology than sex. The webcam industry has prevented more male suicide than any group of therapists, any action group, any charity ever would, right?
Is that true? How can you measure that?
Well, it's not about measuring, it's about my personal experience.
One of the concerns that
yeah, your personal experience is not a large sample, dude.
People have about that
lover
boy method is that
let me correct you, because I'm a professional.
Is that it's similar to, or people might consider that a form of grooming.
Okay, so I'm a professional, so I have to change what you just said. I have to at least challenge you on it. Nobody's concerned about anything that happened 10 years ago when a bunch of girls got rich. There's not a single female complaining.
Do you think there's not a single female complaining?
Have you seen one? Tell me.
Andrew says no woman has complained about him personally. He won't let us speak to the women who work for him, so for now it's difficult to verify this claim. But
yeah, again, that doesn't make you seem... That doesn't incriminate you.
I have spoken to many women who complain about the effect Andrew's rhetoric is having on their lives. To protect them from harassment, I've agreed not to name them.
My ex-boyfriend was radicalized by Andrew Tate to the point of threatening to release revenge porn unless I took back what I said on social media against his sexist, misogynistic views.
It's like a virus, the things that he's spreading. The scariest thing is, I have no idea if the next guy I meet could be an Andrew Tate fan.
As a teacher, it's definitely worrisome. There are boys who look up to him, especially those that are maybe vulnerable and they're sort of going to go into the real world, carrying those violent views with them.
I'm 14. The boys at school my age think that it's okay to say horrible things like women are man's property and they get to do what they want with them. It makes me really disappointed in my generation.
Andrew's views represent a new era in...
Again, you start grooming and taking the money out of the pockets and getting power from the lost souls.
Modern misogyny.
Start talking to some bitches and say, me and my man are gonna fuck you.
Where you can now not only talk openly about subjugating and objectifying women, but doing so actually garners millions of committed fans.
They don't believe the level that you can operate at when you're actually a G.
The most hardcore of them have traveled here to Romania to join the War Room.
The War Room is a fraternity. We're a brotherhood which is designed to inspire the best from our brothers. They have to have the mentality and the pedigree.
Yeah, if you pay $5,000
to survive. There's tests, and if you do them, you can stay inside.
At the top of Andrew's fraternity is a small group of wealthy and powerful
which I'm sure they do. I mean, we could sense it back and forth.
Men who all stand to gain significantly from the expansion of his empire. This inner circle is not happy that I'm here. After our testy exchange this morning, Andrew invites me to...
Yeah, wow, it's almost like the people who have a lot of power don't like that he doesn't shut the fuck up. Strange.
Watch him train.
Have you ever boxed before?
No. But it turns out.
Yes, I farted, Foil Grim. It just happened just like this.
He's planning on teaching me a lesson.
Who's got spare glass? There you go.
I appear to have unintentionally walked into a situation where Andrew Tate is going to train me how to box.
Punch me!
Yo, he would be a perfect Far Cry villain. An actual interesting one, too. The last one, to me anyway, that was personally interesting was from Far Cry 3.
Punch me. Knock out. Oh, look like you're bleeding already. It's only round one. We've only warmed up. Keep them on, bro. We've got 10 more rounds.
No fucking way. I meet and get punched in the face by the inner circle of the war room. In the world Andrew is creating, not only are women to be subjugated, sorry, that almost felt like I got knocked out, but men defined by their capacity to inflict violence. Okay, tap out.
You stopped. You were like, all right, pause, time out. Like if that were having a street fight, would someone stop? No, so that's your reaction. I need to fight back.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, she.
The War Room is a network. We have 10 meetings a year. The next one's going to be in the mountains of Transylvania. You could do it, but I don't know, my friend, if you're prepared.
We've left Bucharest and we're driving into the Carpathian Mountains to meet Andrew and his inner circle for the War Room, which is going to involve something called the test. I've made it into Andrew Tate's War Room.
It's like Bohemian Grove. Any recommendations? Well, Elden Ring, duh. But try to relax your
Try to relax your anus.
Where 100 of his biggest fans have flown in from all across the world, each paying $5,000 to have their manhood tested by the one they refer to as Commander. None of us know what he has in store.
I welcome you all to the test. There is a cage fighting event, and every single one of you has been paired against a professional fighter. You will fight in the cage on national television, and it's a real fight. There are two paths you can go down. You can agree to fight, or you can decide that it's not for you. You have 1 hour to think and make a decision.
These fucking idiots, man. Smokey Guru, thank you. I would also recommend getting some, they sell like battery attachments so you can get longer life out of it. I really recommend those.
That's going to be a hard no.
Yeah, it's essentially hazing.
From maybe I'll do a yes, just to learn a little bit more of what happens, and then definitely pull out at some point.
Does anyone have any questions to ask me? There's no training before this fight. If you've been walking through life too lazy to fucking train, is that your problem or my problem?
I mean, I'm fat, I know, but good luck to the guy in the pink shirt in the ring.
I'm sorry.
I couldn't help overhearing some disagreement within the war room.
I think he wants to talk to you, wink, wink. What the hell are you doing? What's
It's gonna be fine, bro. We have an ambulance, we have medics. No one fucking knocked out. Don't worry about it.
At the center of it all was Andrew's right-hand man, Iggy Semmelweis.
What a bizarre... Yo, it looks like fucking tits, dude. Why does he look like the fucking tits, dude? What is Wo Long? Is that by Ninja Theory? Or am I thinking?
Here I will share with you my secrets.
He's the self-proclaimed greatest hypnotist in the world.
You will learn the power of hypnosis.
And seemed to have an agenda that expanded beyond the war room itself into something larger and darker.
Your sons will marry their daughters. Your daughters will marry their sons. You will create legacies. Enjoying those juicy steaks, that finer scotch, those smoother cigars.
He refused to speak to us, but it's clear that he has a big role to play in whatever the war room's real agenda is.
This is the war room of Andrew Tate.
Welcome to the test.
Now is decision time. You are getting in the cage to fight a professional fighter who is trained to hurt you. Anyone who is fighting.
This is the weirdest shit ever, man. I feel like I'm about to go into the final boss fight of a fucking Far Cry game. It's a test of mana, a test of adverse, test of courage to weed out the punks, the weaklings. This makes perfect sense to me. You don't just surround yourself with men who don't have courage.
Please stand up. Anyone who is not fighting, you can stay.
Is that a line I'm missing from something?
See,
yeah, dude, it's a cult. It's a fucking cult.
And we will begin the other program.
Just like that, a third of the room decides to get beaten up for Andrew Tate. What happens to the people who said no?
They're doing something slightly different, describing the reasons they didn't do it, how that affects their life as a whole, whether they're going to make any changes in the future to be more ready for opportunities. That's where honor comes from, right? From victory.
One of the men who said no agrees to speak to us as long as we hide.
Yeah, okay, then I saw the gameplay for that then. Yeah, it looks pretty good, man.
Hide his face.
Why did you say no?
I have been in the ring before, but just sparring. But I was like, fuck, professionals and Russians, like they guys are serious. I was just too scared. So then afterwards, I felt
it's not even being scared, it's just having common sense.
Bad about myself.
But that's the thing. They want to condition the people that don't have common sense, that will blindly just follow them, like they're trying to like build an army essentially.
I was angry.
And what they'll do to kind of maybe get more brainwashed recruits is they're going to go in and talk down, you piece of shit, why wouldn't you be a real man and go in there and fight? Then they'll get a couple more brainwashed cultists who are like, okay, you're right. That's what they're doing, man. They want absolute loyalty. It's pretty weird.
At myself. Because it came here to be tested.
Andrew Tate has obviously said a lot of kind of controversial things online. Yeah. What do you think about that?
A lot of things are very controversial, but I think the bottom of his message is a very, very positive one. Because if I'm not helpful...
Yes, I understand. He ain't at that point, and I would place bets he ain't going to get to that point, though.
Myself. Nobody else will be. Nobody really cares about me if I don't care about me, right? That's what I learned from Andrew Tate.
People who decided this morning, and people who...
If he's Hitler, and if he's Hitler in a few years, I owe you $1,000. How about that?
Decided at a later date here.
We have a shop.
Stranger shit has happened.
Following us. We've been told that we're not allowed to talk to anyone. What about in passing, asking people like, what single question?
Let me run this by Tate before we film. No other comment.
Okay, all right. Would you be up for that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Our chaperone vets who we speak to and tries to heavily control our questions. What do you do?
Show that you're not some sort of right-wing extremist force.
Why did you join the war room?
I don't want to be fucking stagnant. I need to grow. It's just a fundamental shift in my mindset. What I think could be bad is always good. For the war room, I used to think, why is this?
You know what's weird is that it's sad is that a lot of these guys just don't know what the fuck to do with themselves. It's all it's really about. They have no like passions. Maybe they had a shitty upbringing, maybe both. And it's just like, what do I do? They're looking for something to give them meaning. They have nothing. I don't understand it. I've never been that way, but there's a lot of... I know people in real life that are like that, man. They just... This strong guy projection, but you could just tell it's insecurity. It's weird. Yeah, well, there's a good chance of that. Foil Grim. No, it's not. That's how I live my life. To every man around me is a soldier. I don't hang around dudes just because we're buddies and we grew up. Real brotherhood is built of strong men. Okay.
Happening to me now. What is this trying to teach me?
About Andrew Tate specifically and the things he says online, the things that get him negative publicity. Yeah. What do you think about those things?
I think he's speaking the truth.
Give you some Phil.
Bubbles. You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that? Oh, we'll play games. We can definitely play games. I'm never blowing bubbles ever again.
Just remember, JFE, there's no honor among thieves either, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Interviewing under the chaperone's supervision is proving restrictive. Yeah?
No alpha craziness. He's an animal, this one.
So we can't speak to anyone?
Okay.
Who is this mysterious chaperone anyway? Hey, man.
Hey, man, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, man.
I was wondering if we could have a little chat.
Yeah? Suits me, man. Brought over from Dubai.
Like most war room leaders, he has a sports car. Do you want to do the interview in here?
Yeah, I don't see why not, man.
And like most people with a sports car, he's keen to show it off.
And you're keen to shit your pants. Well, what is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets.
So, what do they call you?
In these circles?
Oh, organized religions are fucking cults too. I know I piss off people when I say that, but come on.
Sartorial or the sartorial shooter? I'm one of the guys who manages organizational risk and security for the war room. So anyone with any criminal activity, maybe they are showing signs of being racist or sexist or any of these sorts of things, they're out straight away. We will not tolerate that.
And so how do you reconcile that with some of the things that Andrew, for example, says online?
Any claims of misogyny or the fact that he's, spreading hateful words, that's not the reality of who he is, and that's not what the war room stands for, and that's not what he stands for. There are many clips of him out there.
Quantum deleted both of his TikToks. What is going on? What happened? Was that hacked too, Quantum? Was that hacked too? It's all hacked. It's all a conspiracy. But you know what, man? With people believing in this shit, there'll people that'll believe that if he had the 3 diehard fans of his. It's like the five horny old men that have a fetish for Phil. That's how he pays his bills. Just like it's a Gundam set. It's expensive to be I was about to say Dr. Phil fan. Maybe that's expensive. You need to stop masturbating on May 1st. Bro, it's so true. Dude, I should pay T Prades from if I'm saying T Prades 21. Dude, I know so many of those people. Like, they peaked in high school. They were like on varsity football in high school. That's when they got all the pussy and all the and then that was it. Even if they went to college or they went to just like community college and nothing else happened and they're living in the past and they want to get back to like that Chad status, so they fall for this shit, and they're usually Republicans too. I just thought I'd throw that in there. Martial arts like jiu-jitsu schools are great places to build camaraderie. Throwing that out there because you were right, they are lost and lack belonging. Yes, but that's usually a healthy camaraderie. This is a cult for a guy with no chin with a weird tattoo on his nipple. Rich, I love your my host, dude. I don't know, dude. I went off. Yeah, I don't like him though. I don't like Wood. I'm just saying with what other people in the room would say, but they want to just make money off of other people.
They're saying, I'm not a misogynist. I provide for my women. I would.
And the reason why I have that luxury is because I live stream and I love it. Yeah, I'm going to sit here with this SM7B in my hand like it's a giant black penis and just put it down my throat. Have this dog lick peanut butter off my asshole and, I'm going to, even though I probably have like $4 million in my bank account, I'm going to move myself across the nation and have a panic attack while doing it.
Would stand up for
yeah, the SM7 BBC.
my women in a violent situation.
What do you think his detractors would say about, for example, what you just said, the phrase "my women"? Do you think that they would consider that to be misogynist?
I won't name any more people. Like, I've been pretty vocal with people that I don't like. The real ones, RGT85, Spawn Wave, the Gaming Historian's a nice dude. Mike Batey is a nice dude. Nerd is a nice dude. There's a lot of actual. Justin Silverman's a prick, but he's like, I would enjoy if he fucked me in the ass. I like Justin Silverman. Okay. But there's a lot of all the people I mentioned. RGT85, I almost forgot him. Straight up dude. Miss Click. We had disagreements before, but straight up dude. Dreamcast guy. Yes, he drinks soup like he's a whale getting a kill, getting kelp. That's what Jay says. Nice guy. There's a lot of snakes in the grass, though, okay? And a lot of people don't talk about, and that's the thing, like, when I see these posts, and I'm not going to name any people, oh, we're like a the fuck you are like a family. I know shit behind the scenes that a fucking family. Take this bird, shove it up your ass, and yodel about a family, because you're full of shit. Oh, fucking corporatists. Oh, I need to make money, so let me pretend I'm friends with people I can't fucking stand.
The phrase "my woman" for me ties into the.
So did I go on a little bit of a tirade? Okay, JFE though, I have to. Are you writing a script for another Metal Gear Solid game? Like, I appreciate what you're doing, dude, but what the fuck is going on? I'm confused. You've been a follower for a long time, and it's fine. You're not saying anything necessarily bad. I'm just perplexed. You know what I mean? Because he's a fucking two-faced, dude. I'll have Jay go watch one of my streams with Jay. I've known this for years too. And he's a fucking little petty narcissist mother. Like, he had a picture of a thumbnail where he was crying. I used that picture of a thumbnail he was crying for a video where he gets kicked out and he was all pissed off about it. A public picture he posted. That's not the reason. Like, if that was it, I would have been over. Who cares about that? He's two-faced, dude. Straight up. Come tell me and Jay we're lying, Wood. Come on. Tell us.
Very traditional values that we have.
Andrew's well known for talking a lot about his multiple girlfriends. How does that tie into this idea of a traditional relationship?
Yeah, he got mad at me about using a public... Like, I could see. Now, totally different. Okay? This would have been a dick move. I went to, like, his personal social media, Facebook or something, and there was a picture of him crying with family or whatever. That's fucked up. Okay? I block people on Twitter who I know who are fucking trolls who are getting pictures of, like, my kids or whatever. That's different. But you put a public picture... It is what it is, man. There's unflattering public pictures of me. Like, there's that one where I was streaming on Periscope. I didn't realize yet, and I was like... And I looked like a fucking fat piece of mozzarella with pimples. Am I going to get mad at people for using that? Not Woody's gamer tag. Like, come on, it's public. It is what it is. You know, if you think that you have a level of importance that a public image that was put out there, that was not from a private account, that you are entitled to tell people if they could use it or not in a transformative manner, then you could take a fist, shove it up your ass, and fuck yourself hard. You don't have that right. I don't have it either. I would not stop anybody, but I don't jerk off to myself. You know, I might take my own hand and wrap it around my dick and jerk it until it comes, looking at myself in the mirror. Crikey.
And at certain levels can provide for multiple women. And even we can go back 100 years ago, kings, you know, wealthy men, they would...
Sure. Mobile Decay, you get to be a mod for... Why are you not a mod? You've been following me for like... since like 1937. Like, that's like bizarre that you're not a mod.
Support multiple families. How is that a bad thing? It's only very recently that men and women have been competing in pretty much in masculine realms, in work, in career. Not that long ago, and indeed in many cultures around the world, women still have the traditional gender norms. And we believe in the war room, that's what leads to happiness.
Rather than a career or, like you have, you know, your own...
Yeah, go back to like 1950 and before, and women are just supposed to be in the kitchen. Oh my God.
Agency in the world to pursue your own goals.
The women who I know who are most fulfilled in life are not trying to do the things that traditionally men used to do.
What about...
Yeah, don't follow it. If you have dreams of being whatever, a doctor, actor, is it actress or actor, lawyer... If that's something you're supposed to be in the kitchen, that's where you're truly going to be happy. Oh, fuck this guy and his, what is that, a Lamborghini?
A situation where, this has just popped into my head, where I want my girlfriend, who I love, to be a kept woman.
Foilgrim? You are not. I am not telling the story again. I am not modding and modding you. Coco, thank you for being a member.
But she doesn't. She wants to pursue a career or something like that.
Then find a different woman. Very simple.
The core belief driving the war room and what men here are seeking is a misogynist fantasy of a time when they were kings and women were subjugated. It's at the heart of what
Like, what is this? This is what, like, 14-year-old boys think, like, a relationship should be. And then there's those 14-year-old boys that grow up fatherless or just don't have an upbringing. And they're like, yeah, this is what, yeah, women should kneel before me. That's right. Yeah, wake up.
Andrew Tate is selling. Just look at the tweets of Iggy Semmelweis, his second in command. My webcam girl is home 100% of the time, has no time nor interest in going out. She sleeps, cooks, cleans, does her shows, gives me all the money, gets railed by me and our girlfriends, then smiles, thanks me, and goes and does it again tomorrow. Welcome to the war room.
This. Tate Valhalla braids ain't it? Okay.
Is the war room of Andrew Tate.
Now, it's quite possible this next story has passed some of you by, but you would be in a minority.
As the war room members and I are bussed to the fight location, the world begins to talk about Andrew Tate with a new intensity.
He is a 35-year-old influencer who's been accused
I think we're at 1,000 for a minute.
of spreading rape
Openly
culture.
condones and celebrates violence against women.
Hitting women. Kids are acting like the things that he's saying is like revolutionary.
11-year-old boys, they love
Please
Andrew
stop
Tate.
looking up to Andrew Tate. He is a bad
How old are you, JFE? How old are you?
guy.
With the PR crisis going on, Andrew...
That's all, minus the human trafficking, yes, that's all that Andrew Tate is doing.
Team.
How old are you? I'm just curious. I'm not asking to be, like, condescending. You're third? Really? Okay. Look, man.
We're eager for some good press, so they send an extra friendly chaperone to sell me on the benefits of the war room experience.
I'm Alpha Wolf.
Okay.
Of course you are. Of course you are. This is turning into like a fucking Metal Gear episode. Snake. Wait, why do I have a... Why I sound like what's his name from Modern Warfare? McTavish. That's not Soap. What kind of name is Soap anyway? Go up the ladder if you want to give it another go. Go, go, go! Captain Wafer, welcome to and then there's that's the Soap McTavish. Price, Captain Price. He's a fucking legend, dude. Love, one of my favorite fictional characters. What kind of name is Soap anyway? But no, this is like a fucking Metal Gear. Colonel, I've just met Alpha Male. Make sure he has a big cock like he says. I'm not gonna look at his penis, Colonel.
Okay. My role is to be Alpha Wolf.
Okay, fair enough.
Life is all about.
Coulson, I have been asking for the bird on Twitter. You could look at tweets. I forgot who had it. It's Coulson. It's you. Message me again. I want the goddamn bird. My editor came to me, and I was like, I was looking for the message. I forgot who it was. I put out tweets. I said it in streams. Thank you. Message me again. We'll talk. I'm a little stoned right now.
How you deal with the pain and how you move forward. You're going to learn a lot about yourself as a man. So take it, make the best out
Snake, use your erect cock to infiltrate Tate's compound.
of it, and grow as a man and be tough.
All of the men in this room seem to be taking this.
I don't know, Colonel. If I go into certain rooms, I'll get shot in the face. That's what I'm hoping for, so you don't butt fuck me again. The original Soap actor died? Really? Holy shit. Carlson, thank you. Yeah, I wasn't blowing you off with the fucking bird, man. G Stealth, have a good night. Where is the DSP? Where is the DS? I would love a DSP puppet. I would pay. Like that DSP puppet that was in a fucking Gundam's video, man. Relationship isn't fun, so is a slave. I want my future special significant others to make me realize if I'm wrong or anything. I'm not breaking nobody's heart for ego. Dude, this is a fucking cult. I'm not even just trying to, like, this is on another level of weirdness. You know what I mean?
Incredibly seriously.
What's your, like, goal for the fight?
Of course I'm going to try to win.
I see a lot of contenders right there who had the guts to come right here in the cage. If any one of them win one fight, is gonna win all their money, all their girls.
This is the culmination of Andrew Tate's pressure cooker of male insecurity.
You're a fucking broke. You are poor. I'm the only guy on this fucking platform flying around in private jets with 27 cars living this lifestyle. Most of you are not too stupid to become rich.
Are you ready? Round one.
But while they come forward to gratefully take the beatings they've paid thousands of dollars for,
which is so weird,
you're here to lose a little bit of blood.
Andrew Tate's future on social media is hanging in the balance, and the public backlash is spreading. I'm desperate to ask him about all of this, but first I have to get...
Jesus Christ, Andy, how about no?
Through this ridiculous situation that I found myself in.
All right, let's go.
Give it up for Meerkat.
Give it up for Vice Reporter.
Did I say it right?
I'm very excited for it. Now, as soon as the bell goes, Matt has passed the test. I know he's going to lose, but wow, he's actually in there. Let's go, Matty! Come on, Matt!
Whatever's going on behind the scenes.
Yo, this is a real journalist, though, for real. He's a fucking G. That's a real G. You're going in that you're gonna get your face kicked in to get good journalism. I applaud this dude. I'm not joking. Because they're insecure, lost men who don't know what being a man is because they weren't taught it from either nurturing or upbringing. And they look to it for other play. Like, I know people like this in real life. It's very strange. They peaked in high school. It's someone said it before.
Watching me get chased around puts a smile on Andrew's face.
Texas gets stripped to the ground. And there's going to be a ground and pound finish. But that is it. The referee calls it. Hold on, man. Good decision. He was unable to defend himself. I hated these guys when they turned up. I almost punched Matt myself when he was in my house. You know what? He's officially won me over. I can't believe he actually got in there.
Those who went all in on their fight came out badly. One man was knocked out and taken away on a stretcher. The inner circle had put these men through collective hardship.
Yo, who is that weirdo, dude? He's creepy, man. The guy with the beard ain't fucking around. He's like a fucking Satanist or something.
And recreated them in Andrew Tate's image. Fighters.
Come here, guys. Come up to the front. He broke his hand on your head. And you're fine. So you win.
But they had also joined a movement that was widely accused of normalizing sexism in rape culture. While the men who chose to fight are paraded in front of the crowd, Andrew's team shamed those who refused.
The shame hole. Hold on.
Look at his cauliflower ear. Jesus Christ, man.
Don't let it go. So anyone who fought, you can put your hand up, how the experience was, how it's going to change your life, and if you have anything to say to the people who didn't fight.
I don't think I have any
Yeah, dude, he went all in. This guy's cool.
word of advice for the people that
Taco
didn't
boy.
do it, except that you should have probably.
Immediately, he went to check on me, and I'm thinking, I want to go train.
Yep. Hazing, yep. Also, too, I don't know if they do this anymore, but it still could happen. You ever at night, if so, you're driving by somebody. This used to be a real thing. If their lights are off, don't flash at them because a lot of times that's gang initiation. Then they're going to turn around and fuck you up at best.
Because I felt inadequate, right? So
yeah,
that's what I want to do.
Right now, I have new mountains to climb.
Oh boy, you do.
And I'd love to get back here a year from now and go to the gym of the guy who beat the shit out of me.
Didn't it feel like a movie the last few days? And I feel like that's a great metaphor for life.
Okay, last one. Look up Logan. It's a bunch of thieves who weren't tested. They all snaked each other in the business. Yeah, well, that is... I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. Either that was by design or... No, it was definitely by design. It's not that he didn't vet them. That was the feature of them, dude. That was the feature that they were snakes. He wanted snakes. He didn't want trustworthy soldiers.
You know, we shouldn't be slaves. We shouldn't be working 9-to-5 jobs. We should actually make our lives into...
Yeah, you should join up for Hustles University. And like I said yesterday, sell affiliate. Sell Amazon affiliate. Yeah, make Jeff Bezos more money. That's how you break out of the Matrix. Make one of the richest men in the world. Give him some of your fucking commissions.
I guess a movie.
I want to be known as one of the best fathers in the war room. I can't look at my sons and tell them to suck it up, Buttercup, if I don't say yes to this.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, and your kids are going to grow up fucked up because you're an insecure husk of a man. Sad but true.
Whether or not they fought, all the men here paid $5,000 to the only real winner in this performance, Andrew Tate.
For the people who want to stay and relax, there's some chicks, don't know where they're from. Yeah, let's have fun. I hope you all enjoyed it.
We're told not to film the celebrations that conclude the evening, and it's not clear exactly what goes on. But once outside the lobby, we could clearly see a room containing naked women being photographed. With Andrew's team increasingly conscious of negative publicity, tonight could be the last chance to interview him.
Do you consider the possibility that some of the things that you've said, which have been viewed...
Dude, he's like someone said it before. He's like the perfect Far Cry villain. I'm not even kidding about. I wouldn't be, if there was like a caricature or some kind of character on the next Grand Theft Auto base. They're still deep in development on it. It's not coming out anytime soon. They could squeeze him in. Why not? He's perfect for a GTA game. Dude, yeah, influence. Do you think that people, like, if social media wasn't around, do you think motherfuckers like Candace Owens would have a platform? Come on now. And the thing is, what's dangerous about social media is that because we aren't face-to-face, person-to-person, there's no dialogue. It's just insanity. You have people that are on their virtual digital podium saying what they want to. It riles people up. Then other people disagree with it or riles them up. There's no nuance and context. Now, look, if you believe in lizard people and you think that Obama's asshole smells like sulfur, it might if he has what kind of fart he has, and maybe if he had a bad dinner. But you're insane, though. We have nothing to talk about. Yeah, armed darkly, you may not be wrong about that. That woman may actually kind of have been his Ghislaine Maxwell, too. I think actually Hassan said that as well. I just want to know that people think I'm copying him. I think he said that, too. That's like his Ghislaine Maxwell. Does Tate know how this car and affiliate links are invested in AI? Also, does he understand the underwriting of those films? I'm not sure what you mean, man.
11 billion times may lead to an attitude towards women that could be harmful.
I accept that across all of that viewership, I have perhaps, possibly, maybe said one thing, or maybe two, that has upset a large range of people.
Wouldn't it make sense to just apologize for some of the things you've said, acknowledge that they have caused harm?
What do you mean, Foyle?
And say that you won't say those things again?
No, and I'll tell you why. I'm not going to apologize for the edits of other people. I'm not going to apologize for the misunderstanding.
You mean the mole's doing it for you to get your shit out there? So you could still be on platforms you're banned from, which in turn brings you money to your stupid Hustlers University and whatever the fuck hazing routine this is? How much to come to your house dressed as a human-sized Bruno, hump one of your legs, Jay gets the other, and the real Bruno gets your face. Yeah, let's go right now.
of other people. There's a whole bunch of clips people are making which make me look very bad. That's not good for my life. That's not good for business.
The clips that portray you in a negative light also help the algorithm to make you become more famous and more viral.
I'm not an expert on algorithms for social media platforms. I do not have most of them installed on my phone. I cannot control what a 15-year-old Singaporean decides to do when he chops me up and calls me names. I can't control that, and I wouldn't try to.
There has been a lot.
Because it's designed. This is the way it's designed to be.
A lot of bad press about you. That's made some nervousness.
You could be banned, and I said it, like InfoWars does the same thing. Go look up InfoWars Alex Jones right now. You'll find all kinds of clips, dude. And where does it conveniently lead back to? His fucking website. What's on his website? All this stupid shit that he fucking sells.
Within members of the war, and why is that?
Well, obviously, when people are going to continue to lie and continue to do very, very shallow, very, very fictitious investigations, people are going to lose faith in you. The media has lost all credibility because you do not try and portray the truth anymore.
One thing that stands in the way of
bullshit,
truth, for example, is when...
I mean, no, believe me, trust me, I know the media does askew quite a bit, and that's an understatement. But when it comes to you about this, nah, this is pretty on the money, son.
When we often do documentaries, we have full access to speak to anyone we want. No, but in this documentary, we've been very closely watched by the sartorial shooter, Alpha Wolf, picking who we can speak to, you know, monitoring the interview. What is it that you're worried that we're going to find out?
These questions are so low.
This is low. It's low. We let you in. We tried to take him.
If he believes it does, how does he know he's a real man? God, you want me all this?
Oh, la, 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 la. I'm never blowing bubbles ever again. Oh, we'll play games. We can definitely play games.
What was the new sound I put on? I forgot. Oh, yeah.
Boing, and now I'm going to masturbate. And now I'm going to masturbate.
Yes. I forgot about it.
And now I'm going to masturbate. A very intelligent brain.
Care of you, and you're sitting here and just attacking us for 3 hours, bro.
The world is asking these questions, and the viewers will be...
I kind of had a feeling it would be good. Disney Aviation Roller Coaster Enthusiast Horse 9000.
Asking these questions.
It's a consistent leading question, it's a consistent narrative. Where's the question about the good he's doing for men? Well, there's a very clear narrative. I need to leave.
What is the good?
In the days afterwards, Tate is banned from YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram.
What is it?
To the protest of his fans.
They have shut us down. This is warfare.
Funny that when guys like him... Oh, wow. Who was I just talking about? Gee. Funny that when guys like him are against the wall, they suddenly are innocent laymen. Tate and social media, Quantum and Twitter, Alex Jones and YouTube. Yeah, it's always this. It's the same playbook, dude. Just like... No! Bro, that new sound, which one? This one?
And now I'm going to masturbate. And now I'm going to masturbate. And now I'm going to masturbate. Against the West.
For a moment, it seems the deplatforming has worked. But then, he reappears on Instagram with an emoji covering his face.
You're lost. You understand you're living inside of a mechanism which is designed to control you. You don't...
Nothing says more that you're more of a man than a bunny emoji over your face.
He moves to Dubai, converts to Islam, sets up a new bank entirely owned by him.
What?
And rebrands the Hustlers University as the real world. In the first month after being deplatformed, He made $11 million and got 250 million views on TikTok alone. Months later, Elon Musk reinstates his Twitter account and he gains 1 million followers in 24 hours.
I have no criminal charges. There's no charges at all against me. I have not hurt
at this
any
time.
women. No women are coming forward saying Andrew hit me. Zero.
Andrew maintains that he has never abused a woman. But when we get back from Romania, we finally manage to speak to some women from his past. Amelia began seeing
American legend, 100%.
Andrew in 2013. Due to fear of harassment from his fans, she is withholding her real name.
I always knew, even from back in the day, there was always things said bad about him. But when I'd seen him again in 2013, I thought, oh, all these rumours about him may be false because he's actually been really lovely. The first time I went around his house, because before it was like maybe 3-4 times we'd gone on dates, we started to make out on the bed. Out of the blue, he literally just stopped what he was doing and just laid back. He said, I'm just contemplating whether I should rape you or not.
What the fuck? I mean, she's not the only one that said this shit too. I mean, we've literally seen video of the guy fucking beating the shit. Like,
I promise you, within an instant, he changed. He just jumped straight on top of me, grabbed my throat, started suffocating me, strangling me. The more I didn't want to, it made him so much more aggressive to the point where he was pinning me down, hurting me. The things he was saying to me, he was like, who do you belong to? Who do you belong to? And the more I couldn't say it, the more he'd hurt me. So I couldn't see an escape.
holy shit.
And at that point, I just gave up. I just gave up. And then when it stopped, he went to the bathroom and acted if it was normal. So I'm like, maybe I did what? Did I want it? Did I not? I definitely said to him, please don't, and he told me shut the fuck up.
I wonder why Warner Brothers owner never dropped a train on this guy. They still might.
Definitely got strangled. I definitely didn't want it.
I mean, I'm not a
Did
lawyer,
you think
but
I wanted it? And you look back, the
in case you were wondering,
psychological warfare you have with yourself is like you couldn't even imagine. You wouldn't know, you wouldn't understand it unless you've been through it. Can't even say the damn word.
Have you since come to terms with the notion that that may not have been consensual, that may have been...
I know for a fact it wasn't consensual.
But it's hard to use the word.
Even though I know technically it's true, that did happen, that is what happened to me, I still don't like
I've seen
vocalizing
this
it.
before, dude.
Amelia's method of coping with the alleged rapes was to pretend to herself that it was a normal relationship.
The abuse wasn't consensual because he knew I didn't want it, which he confirms in multiple voice messages and texts to me.
Am I a bad person? Because the more you didn't like it, the more I enjoyed it. I fucking loved how much you hated it. Turned me on. Are you seriously so offended I strangled you a little bit? You didn't fucking pass out. And all the women I've ever slept with, not a single one has ever bitched or complained like you are bitching and complaining now.
Every few months, Andrew would send me on a different number messages to remind me of how dangerous he was.
I thought I'd remind you of the caliber of man I am. I am...
The hell are you talking about, Hugo? Thank you. Did I add your sounds? I added... Oh, crap, dude. I didn't add those. I got to add 2 sounds, but here are the new sounds I have, and I will add your sounds.
Boing, and now I'm going to masturbate. Boing, and now I'm going to masturbate.
One of the
After this, actually, I could add it, Jeremy.
most dangerous men on this planet.
Sexy
Scare
Coco.
tactics to make sure I wouldn't go anywhere, go to the police, wouldn't report, would always be under his control. It was always to remind me that he was there.
After 6 months, Amelia eventually left Andrew when she says she began to fear for her own life. In 2014, she also decided to report the incident to police, who logged it.
A year after, I got a phone call from a police officer from Hertfordshire Police.
But I'm telling you, more than likely, just as fast as everyone started hearing, like I never heard about him before 2022, he'll be gone.
She said to me, we have 2 other girls that have come forward and said the exact same thing as you. Would you please?
Yeah, it's very good she kept those voice messages. How could he deny the voice? He's going to say it's a deep fake, probably.
Be willing to come onto this investigation to make this case stronger? And without any hesitation, I said yes. And I thought, well, if there's 2 other girls, I'm not alone now. I'm not alone.
One of those women was Sally. She was 20 when Andrew Tate approached her for webcam work. Due to fears of harassment from his fan base, she is also withholding her real name.
First night that I worked for him, Andrew bought me like 5 bottles of wine. So I got completely drunk because I'd never done webcam work. So I was very, very nervous. Then that night, we were just sitting on the bed and Andrew punched me in my arm. I went to the bathroom and cried. It really, really hurt to have someone just hit me in the arm for no reason. I was very confused.
Because it's conditioning. It's fucking disgusting. That's exactly what it is.
Sorry, I don't want to cry.
It's okay.
So then when I came out of the bathroom... He was super, super nice. Like, from what I remember, Andrew didn't have any alcohol at all. It was literally just me. That night we cuddled and we ended up having sex and I was really, really drunk. That was my first night. Then it was kind of like every single night I would work.
Were there any other instances where there was physical abuse?
This is all conditioning. It's the same cult. Now you're telling me that this is copyrighted? Now? Oh, I'm fucking finishing it.
He used to strangle us as well.
Bet you would.
There was
some of
another
the
time.
Stupid fucking music that's triggering it.
When he came into the bedroom, me and the other girl, we would sleep in the same bed with Andrew. But at this time, the girl had a partner, so she was not interested in Andrew at all. And I had gone to the shower, I came back and I noticed he was, like, I saw him raping her. And, when he threatened to beat me up in the bathroom, and he said, oh, I don't give a fuck if you call the police, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. That's kind of when I knew, you know, I had to get out of there. I stopped working for Andrew about March, April time, and I went to the police shortly after that. Nothing was done, really. The other girl that he had raped, she went to the police, and then that's when they arrested him and took him into custody for like 2 days.
Yeah, a whopping 2 days.
When Andrew was arrested.
Yeah, I may have to end watching this. Why now? Really? Fuck it, I'm finishing. It's 4 minutes.
We were taken in for a proper interview, and
yeah, I'll play it.
It kind of just got left. I would send emails asking them to update. I'd hear nothing back.
When we reached out to Hertfordshire Police about this, they had this to say. We acknowledge that there were some delays to the investigation. This was addressed at the time and apologies were made. The decision to prosecute based on the police's evidence would be up to the Crown Prosecution Service.
Unfortunately, they turned around and just said, oh, we can't continue this case anymore. It's just insufficient evidence.
You witnessed the rape occurring. Did that not count as evidence for them?
No. They openly said it's really, really difficult to prove.
It's basically
very
done.
Difficult.
The Crown Prosecution Service said, in this case, we carefully reviewed all the evidence provided by the police regarding each complainant and concluded it did not meet our legal test and there was no realistic prospect of a conviction. In the UK, only 1 in 100 reported rapes result in a charge, let alone a conviction.
Wow. It's low.
In a statement issued via his lawyer in Romania, Tate denied the assault or rape. He said, they wanted money because I fired them. The police understood after the investigation that I am innocent, and the police found messages from the girls' phones where they were talking between themselves and planning to lie about me. Sally said, the CPS sent a letter saying that one of the reasons they didn't charge Tate was because they found voice notes on our phones where we talked about whether we should tell the police that he gave us alcohol. We were talking about it because that is what happened. He used to get us drunk.
They clearly didn't think a text from a man to a woman saying, I love raping you, I know what I do to you is abusive and controlling. To CPS, apparently, that's not enough. I did the bravest thing I think I ever done in my life, which was hell, 4 years of absolute hell, going through an investigation without anyone knowing, and basically to do it alone, was all a waste.
Despite repeated requests, Tate's lawyer did not provide a response to Amelia's allegations. The Romanian investigation into Andrew Tate and his brother finally led to an arrest on the 29th of December.
The Matrix has attacked me.
Police accused them of using the Loverboy method to traffic at least 6 women into a Romania-based webcam sex business. But we now know similar allegations have dogged Tate for years. His followers are obsessed with the idea that the Matrix is conspiring against him. But if anyone in the story is the victim of a conspiracy, is it the multi-millionaire celebrity? Or is it the women who claim they were abandoned by the system?
You know, you see all these young men talking about how he's such a great guy and he's their idol and stuff, and that's so difficult to see. There are better role models out there. Don't be fooled by all the money and the nice cars and all the women. Working on yourself and becoming a better man and better mindset, yeah, but real men don't lay their hands on women.
It's 100%. He's a typical piece of shit abuser that looks to either young guys or guys who still, you know, think high school was their prime and are now lost souls and selling them shit. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. All right, guys. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream tonight because I've actually been streaming since, what, fucking 4? If you combine Twitch. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, do you imagine how many more there are, Tickled Bruno? Thanks for everybody for coming through. Kebab, I don't even know who that is, dude. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow with more content. Have a good one.